The story I want to tell goes back to 1979. That was a period where our economy was low and we were not doing too well at Chrysler. We thought we were doomed. It was during this period that I get a call from Jim Blanchard. And Jim said he'd like to sit down and talk with me about this Chrysler thing. That he felt he could do something about that and come up with this whole idea to get help for Chrysler. He did a hell of a job of organizing in the Congress.
I would like to express our gratitude for your support and your confidence, and in particular, Congressman Blanchard, I would like to express the thanks of all of us for your personal dedication and leadership during those dark days of 1979 as you guided the necessary legislation through Congress. The results of your efforts have worked to the benefit not only of the workers in the state of Michigan, but of all America.
Jim Blanchard saved my job.
I have 15 years in this company. I would have been gone without people like Jim Blanchard.
And I can't help thinking, I've gone to several retiree meetings. All these people who are retired now, they would have been nowhere had that plant shut down. I always remembered that about Jim Blanchard. He did a major job and a good job, and he saved, really, the city of Detroit.
Well, there's a lot of things people don't know about me. Probably that I'm the son of a single-parent mom, raised in Ferndale, Michigan. That no one in my family ever had power, money, or position. But I had a loving mother and a loving sister, and they helped me. And I had a lot of people help me in my neighborhood, in our church, in my schools. And I think that's one reason why I'm a Democrat, that I had these opportunities in America, and I was able to not only achieve my lifelong goal of being a U.S. congressman, but governor my state, and to help lead our state in challenging times.
I pledge to you to take all available steps to produce, create, find, and save jobs for the people of Michigan as your next governor. Working together, building together, we cannot fail.
4 years ago in Ferndale, Michigan, they were selling the Houston Chronicle on Woodward Avenue.
Come get your Houston Chronicle!
People bought it to read the want ads, because like a lot of small towns in Michigan, there weren't any jobs. Worse, families were torn apart as young people headed south for work. While politicians bickered, Governor Jim Blanchard went to work. He put his political future on the line to save Michigan's. He balanced the budget, used venture capital to create jobs, retrained workers. Most important, he believed in the people of Michigan.
This is my hometown. I love it. It's coming back as well, like much of Michigan. In fact, families can now stay together because there's hope at home. Kids are going to be working here, not somewhere else. We may not be ready to sell the Daily Tribune in Houston, but we're working on it. When I came up with the idea of a guaranteed college tuition program, I never dreamed the number of students who'd enroll in our Michigan Education Trust could fill this stadium twice over, more than 60,000. We still have it. 60,000 students are covered by MET.
Jim Blanchard spearheaded the Michigan Education Trust Fund.
That really affords families and students in Michigan an opportunity to go to college.
Because Dr. King, as you know, had a dream, and he had the famous speech, I have a dream. And that dream is not yet fulfilled. Someday it will be, if we all work hard at it. And one of the things we got to work at is building a sense of community, making sure everybody is accepted and feels like they're part of this country and our society, and that they all have the same opportunities. And that's why teaching is so special, and why we need more teachers, better teachers. They are really important to our future, and they were to me, and they are to you.
There are not too many who really care for the people and seek to enact things that'll help people. That's what I feel Jim Blanchard has done well.
Good morning. I'm delighted to have you here today at the White House for the swearing in of my longtime friend, Governor Jim Blanchard, to be our nation's next ambassador to Canada. I have known and respected Jim for many years now. We've worked on many things together, both as governors, and I can tell you that he is one of the ablest governors with whom I ever worked, one of the most creative and innovative people I have ever met in public life. As a governor and earlier as a member of Congress, Jim Blanchard was known as someone who would innovate, listen, and act. Those are capabilities which will be indispensable in his new assignment.
I have the honor to present to you the Ambassador Designate of the United States of America, His Excellency James Johnston Blanchard.
It's especially gratifying to welcome an ambassador who brings your breadth of knowledge, experience to his appointment.
Jim Blanchard is a real doer. I mean, he will set out a plan, he will have a goal, and there's nothing that deters him. He's always happy to see people, and people are always happy to see him.
Tell me your name.
Marilyn Frazier.
Marilyn Frazier, I'm Jim Blanchard.
I know who you are. You know I know Jim Blanchard.
The thing that I hear the most when we're out, especially in the Detroit area, is, Jim Blanchard, you're my governor.